Peace, family. Peace, 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 peace. All right. I was about to take a nap, but I had went over my comments, and is this phenomenal sister named Jess Z, okay, on my YouTube, okay, on YouTube. And one of the things Jess Z asked, she asked about change of perception. And if I can do a video on the times that I needed to change my perception. So, if you are new to my channel, my name is Dina Bryant. I do these inspirational videos just talking about our mindset, shifting our energy, and doing things different so we can receive different. Okay, so we can manifest our true desires, the thing that we really, really want to manifest into our lives. Just FYI, I remember somebody asked me before, they said they want to manifest. And how could they manifest? Well, the truth of the matter, darling, is you're manifesting all day, each and every day. But it becomes, do you like what you're manifesting? Okay? And if you do not like what you're manifesting, you could do something different. So perception. Perception is based upon your belief systems, right? It's based upon how you see things, okay? It's not necessarily really how things are, but because of your belief systems, you will interpret that your life is falling apart, okay? When I first got into personal development, one of the things that really did it for me was understanding that I am the creator of my reality. Now, I cannot control things that tend to come up in my life, but I can for sure choose if I want to react or if I want to respond to it. Okay? Say, for instance, if you get tickets in the mail, okay? And I'm giving my own analysis because this is what happened to me, okay? I told you guys actually, it was a year and a half ago that this happened. I received tickets in the mail, okay? And allegedly, on the tickets, it was stating that I was careless driving, I was reckless driving, and it was something else. But it totaled to 9 points on not my driver's license, but it was a total of 9 points. I did not accept that. I did not, get all upset and say, "Oh my goodness," because what you have to understand is this. The negative energy that you give to that thing. So when you see something, you receive something in the mail, and then you have this response to it, like you could be pissed off, you could be telling people off now because of that letter that you got in the mail, cursing people out. You go into the stores, you taking your frustration out on the people who work there, okay? Because you don't know how to control your thoughts, okay? You don't know how to look at something and say, this is not for me. And so what happened was I had hired a lawyer, okay? And I had spent, I think it was like $200 and something for the lawyer. And the case went on for, every time you turned around, the case was, being postponed. It was, every time you turned around, it was something going on with the case. It was times where as though I would show up to court virtually, of course, and my attorney, she would be virtually in a different room. It was just so much that was going on with this case. And I remember I told my attorney, I said, listen, the case is going to get thrown out. And because it was too many signs that was letting me know that this case is not gonna last. And what were some of the signs? Well, first of all, it kept getting postponed. Okay. Then, second of all, I was thinking, I said, how could a cop, because allegedly, the cop who said he witnessed me doing these things, he said, he actually was off duty, okay, and took my license plate and stuff down and everything like that. But I didn't accept it. Okay, and although the case went on for a year and a half, guess what? It got thrown out. Why? Because the cop said he didn't recognize me. And that was because I rejected it. You have to understand that everything that shows up in your life, you have the ability to accept it or reject it, okay? The conscious mind accepts or rejects. The subconscious mind just accepts whatever it is that you put into it. So I tell you guys, all right, about writing goals, and you guys gonna, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that. You guys gonna start writing your goals down because you're gonna get so sick of me saying write your goals down. You just gonna go get a notebook and say, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Okay? I tell you guys all the time about writing your goals down. I write my goals down each and every day. The reason why you want to write your goals down each and every day is because you want to be in control of where your life is going. You want to be able to map out your life. Okay? And yes, events happen, circumstances comes up, trials and tribulations. I understand that and I get that. Okay? But whether you're working for somebody else or you writing your goals out down for yourself, life is still going to happen. Okay? But wouldn't you want it to happen in a way where as though you are manifesting your desires as opposed to making somebody else's desires be manifested? And you are like the person on the back end? Another situation that came up with, though, I had to not really change my perception, but I just didn't accept it. I just did not accept it. Whatever comes in the mail, whatever you see on television, you do not have to accept it. You can reject it at any given time. So I remember with Section 8, when my rent was going to a certain amount, I didn't accept it. And the reason being because at that time I wasn't doing Uber no more because of my car. But I didn't accept it. And because I didn't accept it, I bet you the rent went down. Because I didn't allow that to be something in my life where as though I'm pissed off. When I got the letter, I laughed. Because I said, I know they ain't talking to me. I know they ain't talking to me. So how are you going to change your perception? Well, one, I always tell you guys, we have been programmed to think a certain type of way. And it's not even so much that we're thinking. It's just that we are moving on autopilot. You just get up in the morning and do the same exact thing that you've been doing. Why? Because you've been programmed to do that. And so in order for you to change your perception and change the way you see things, okay, things will change when you change the way you see things, in the words of Dr. Wayne Dyer. I highly recommend the books. How many of you guys went and got the books? Because I keep telling you guys the same exact. You know, my videos are pretty much consistent. Okay? Repetitious. I constantly say the same exact thing over and over and over again. Because that's how you learn, through repetition. And so if you want to change your perception, first of all, you're going to have to do something different. If you've been conditioned to speak English, okay, and you never take a class on speaking Spanish or French or anything like that, you will continuously speak English until you decide to take a class. So that's the same as that concept. You have to do something different. So, you know, if you want to change your perception, if you've been conditioned, even in school as a kid, right? The teachers is pretty much telling you, pay attention to what I'm saying. What matters is what I say. Don't get distracted. Don't daydream. Every day, we have been conditioned to just pay attention to what comes to us and accept it. And that's programming. And for a long time, I never knew I had a choice, right? I never knew I had a choice on whether I want to accept it or reject it. You know why? Because of ignorance, lack of knowledge. And the only way you are going to be able to get understanding is through studying. And so that's why I'm constantly studying. I'm constantly reading. I'm constantly writing my goals down. I'm constantly listening to the personal development. Because the truth of the matter, friend, you have the ability to live the life that you truly desire, based upon what you give your energy and your time to. So anytime you want to change your perception, you have the right to change it. We're not sentenced. We're not sentenced to the life that we tend to live. Okay? I really want somebody out there to get that, because it's not a tree. You're not stuck. Okay? You can move at any given time. One of my favorite books by Vernon Howard, The Mystic Path to Cosmic Power. How can a prisoner escape a prison if he do not know he's in one? And so, from you saying you want to change your perception, and you changed your perception, some of your perception, that's you on the road to success. Because if you see that the perception that you currently have is not serving you, then you could do something different. It's like somebody get a parking ticket. You have the ability to have the whole day be pissed off the whole day. Like as if you guys, and I know time is an illusion, but as if you got, so much time in the whole world. Whereas though you are allowing these little small things to get the best of you. Small things. Another thing about perception. You may feel like you have to accept certain family members, right? You may have grown up and was conditioned that, you have to accept this person is your family. If you don't, you're not going to have any good luck and yada, yada, yada. Okay. All these different things. Okay. Which I may add is not true. You could accept them, but you don't have to tolerate them. Meaning, if somebody is negative, why would you want to be around them? That's what you have to ask yourself. If this person is negative, why do I feel like I have to tolerate them or be around them? Oftentimes, it's a belief system. And oftentimes, if you hanging around people that are negative, and it doesn't matter who they are, family members, friends, it does not matter. But if you keep on feeling like you are sentenced to tolerate certain people, that you have to be around people, okay, that if you don't, you're not going to have any good luck. Newsflash. Luck isn't real. Okay? Luck is not real. Okay? It's all according to what you say. And you know what? This is one of the things that you have to understand. And this is what start helping me along my journey. Okay? This right here. When I was a little younger, Okay, let's say that. And I used to think that I had to agree with people, even if I didn't necessarily, agree with them per se. But I used to feel like, if I didn't agree with them, then I would feel the wrath, so to speak. Okay, they would be pissed off with me. They would be angry. Okay, and so oftentimes I would just go along to get along. Okay, and you know what that did for me? It caused me to look at myself and to say, if you keep on going against yourself for these people, you will continuously live a life of misery. And so I had to change my perception to understand that if something is not working in my life, it's up to me. I don't have to continuously be around that or be around them. Okay, I can do something different. And that's what you need to understand. You can do something different. Let me tell you something. Life is always giving us exactly how we're showing up and exactly what we believe about ourselves. So if your perception is, you have to be a people pleaser, you have to do everything what people say in order for you to be liked, I can almost assure you, and I don't even know you, I can almost assure you that your life is miserable. The reason being is because we're not created to be making people comfortable. I used to say this when I used to do videos on Facebook. We're not, you're not created to make people comfortable and walk on eggshells because, if you say something, they're going to get upset. Another thing is perception. When it comes to perception, you may feel that you are not entitled to boundaries, right? Your perception can be, well, why should I have boundaries? Even an ego will tell you, don't create no boundaries. What gives you the right to have boundaries? What gives you the right to think, you could tell people how to treat you in your life? And one of the things you have to understand is you have every right to tell people how to treat you in your life. Because if you're not telling them how to treat you, then chances are they just running all over you. And so you have to start understanding that, if I want my life to be designed in a way that I enjoy life, because let me tell you something. Your perception also can be that you came here to suffer. Okay? And I used to be one of those people who, when I would be faced with hardship or hard times, I would say, God ain't put nothing on my plate I can't bear. That's ignorance. That is, yes, you're going to go through things. Okay? But thinking that you're supposed to be struggling, you're supposed to always be going through hardship, that you're supposed to be living paycheck to paycheck, that's all programming. That's all, us being conned, and so to speak. But it's up to you to change it. And everything is just according to exactly how you see it. You can be an optimist. I love being an optimist. Okay, I'm an optimist. Okay, I'm an optimist type of gal. Okay, now you could be a pessimist if you didn't want to, but I'm an optimist. I always see the glass. I don't even want to say half full, honey. I see the glass goddamn full. Okay, see, perception. Okay, now you may be one there saying, "Oh, girl, well, I see the glass, half full," and I used to say half full too. Okay, but why do we say stuff like that? Because somebody else said it. I say I see the glass goddamn full. Now you can see the glass full, or you can say, "Well, I see it half full," or you can say you see it half empty. Whichever one you believe. This is one of the things that you have to understand. In this universe, there's no good or bad. That's another thing that you have to understand again. There is no good or bad. What there is error. Okay? You see, you've been living your life a certain type of way for so long. Okay? And it can be error. It could be so many errors. And how would you know, right? Like, Dina, how would I know if there's errors in my life? Based upon the results that you keep getting. If you keep getting the same exact results over and over and over again. Say, for instance, you get into, you've been dating for a while, right? Different relationships, you get out of one relationship, you jump and hop, skip, whatever, into the next relationship. Now, your perception can be that is all of the people, all your exes that you've been in a relationship with, they are the problem. They are the ones that, shit never got into the relationship with you. All these different things. But the truth of the matter is, my love, is you. Is you. Because as long as you're blaming them, your life not finna change. As long as you are saying it's because of them, it's because of my mother, the way my mother talked to me. Well, why you keep being around her if you see the way she talked to you, or the way she speaks to you, or try to belittle you? Nobody can do anything without your permission. And life is just gonna look. The universe don't give people passes. Okay? Because you say that's your mama or your daddy. It's not finna get them no pass. And it's not finna give you a pass neither. Because you keep on tolerating it and accepting it. So it's not gonna say, all right, well, because that's your mother, she speak like this to you, and she been speaking to you like this for a long time now. All right, well, let's give your mother a pass, or let's give you a pass because you keep on tolerating. Let's give you a pass. That's not how this here thing works. Everything that shows up is showing up for a reason. And if you keep that stinking thinking and keep on thinking that, oh, well, this is the way life's supposed to be. It's supposed to be full of pain, or whatever it is that you speak over your life. That is not true. Life is, first of all, abundance is your birthright. Life is supposed to be fun, exciting, adventurous. Okay? We're gonna learn. We're learning. And of course, okay, we're gonna go through challenges, obstacles, which are opportunities. So it's all according to what you say. Like the book, As a Man Thinketh. I highly recommend you get that book. Or the Prosperity Bible. Because the Prosperity Bible, it has all the books in one. Okay, it has James Allen version, As a Man Thinketh, in the Prosperity Bible. And one of the things I always refer to is this. What James Allen said. The man who says he can. The man who says he can't. Now, does that makes it wrong? No. Neither which way is right or wrong. I mean, good or bad. It's just the seeds that you're planting. You could plant seeds of faith or seeds of fear. And let me tell you, fear is just inverted faith, but it's going towards evil. as opposed of you having faith and believing in yourself and knowing that everything is working out in your favor. So you have the ability to change your perception. And that's the one thing, right? You know, we get to change the way we see things. That's the one thing that we have control over. The way we see things. You can see that you're a winner, or you can see that you're a loser. But whichever way you see yourself, that's what's going to show up in your life. And that's why you keep manifesting what you're manifesting. Until you decide, you know what? I know I was created for greatness. And you know exactly, I keep saying it, you have to listen to personal development, some type of repetition where as though you start believing the truth. Because all that stuff that you're believing, that you're not capable, you don't deserve it, you know, all of those are lies. All of those are lies. And you actually believe in the lies. And so when someone say, get in the mirror and tell yourself, affirm yourself, okay, you don't even want to do that because you feel like, well, you will say things like, oh, I don't have time. But the truth of the matter is the reason why you don't do it is because you don't believe it. You don't believe that you're capable. You may not believe that you're worthy. But I am here to tell you, you're capable and you're worthy. You came out the womb like that, okay? And not working so hard to prove you worthy or to prove you are enough. You are enough because you are enough. Point blank, period. So if you want to change your perception, understand you have to do some things different than the way you have been doing them. Affirmations. Get in the mirror. Talk to yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are, how gorgeous you are, how you are a winner. Another thing, when you receive things, when you see, I don't know if you guys watch the news. I definitely don't. But when you hear things, it doesn't matter where you are, okay? You do not have to accept it. You can reject it. Because whatever you accept, the subconscious mind takes that, and that's how your life should be. So if they say, oh, you know, it was so many people that was bankrupt or so many people that's going bankrupt, you can hear that and say, well, it could be those so many people going bankrupt, but I know damn well I'm not. Okay? Because your words hold power. They hold power, and that's what you have to understand. Another thing is, in order for you to start changing your perception, you're going to have to start reading. On my channel, I tell you guys a lot. Read. Okay? Read. I don't care if it's just one paragraph. It does not matter. All the challenges that I did, it was the books and the personal development that, so to speak, gave me enough confidence to understand that I'm capable of doing this. And then I go out and do it. And guess what? I ain't died, friend. I'm still here, okay? So you have the potential to get exactly what it is that you say you desire from life. You have the potential to change whatever it is that's coming in your life. You have the potential to change that and say, you know what? I do not accept this. And everything is all according to the way you see it. And so with that being said, if you guys have any video suggestions that you would like for me to do, you can send me an email at Deena, Deena, Bryant, Bryant, 201 at gmail.com. And I'll make the videos. With that being said, I love you guys. Rock out. Believe in yourselves. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.